futuristic hacking to me.
No, well, I think it's about giving the player some more options. So you can go through the game and take a completely non-lethal approach.
Right, okay, that's new.
You have a new taser gun. Instead of a pistol, you can just render people unconscious. You can also go through the game and not use either of those and just use hacking abilities to take people out. So you don't really need to shoot people, but if you do, there's the option to go in there and just spray the place with bullets, because if that's what you want to do, then that's going to let you do that.
Okay, that sounds cool. I think people will like the choice there, at least.
Yeah, so other new hacking things, you can hack cars. You can hack any car in the game, and you can do this while sort of walking around. You can get them to drive into other cars. Obviously, if you're being pursued, you can hack cars to drive into them, cause big pile-ups. You can hack every NPC in the game. You can hack all of their phones and do various things.
Do they still have little details about them to look at when you walk past?
Yes, yes.
Like interesting porn.
All of that stuff is back. It's very much the same sort of Watch Dogs world. It's got the same sort of big evil corporations looking into your data. It's got the same sort of underground hackers.
But
the
new
same
setting
group.
and new character and some new toys.
Yeah.
Does it look better than the last game? Did you get from what you've seen?
They didn't make a big deal of the graphics,
okay.
and I think that's probably a conscious thing because of all the hoo-ha that happened last time around.
Sure. Yeah.
But it looked very nice.
Yeah.
The version of the game that is shown in the video is probably the PC version. It looks, some of the water effects especially are brilliant. Yeah, it looks great.
Final point, maybe like, well, what's the story looking like? Do you get any impression how it links to the last game? Is Aiden still involved?
We know pretty much nothing about the story,
okay.
And apart from what we know just about the character's background, we know very little about what's going to happen in the game. There are issues such as the availability of weaponry because of 3D printing, gangs, corporations snooping on data, but no real hard
We don't know what the
facts.
thing is yet.
Yeah.
The bad thing.
I have optimism, though, that it's going to be a little less po-faced, it looks like, than Watch Dogs 1. And then online as well is going to be a big thing.
So last time it had a sort of invasion kind of style thing, almost like the Souls games.
Yeah.
The cool thing that it introduced was that when someone invaded your world, it wasn't immediately obvious who they were, and you had to kind of look at the characters around you and how they were moving.
Yeah, they didn't talk about any of the modes. That was a really popular one, so I'd imagine they'd bring that back.
Yep.
I think the online sections of stuff that are going to be revealed as the release date comes a bit closer. It's out in November. But you are going to be able to just walk up to other people around in the world and wave at them and join up into a, I want to say, fire team.
A co-op kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, that's new.
Yeah, and there was also some interesting mention of end game content. So exactly what that will entail,
right?
Who knows?
Interesting. Yeah. Well, it sounds promising. Like San Francisco, I think, is a good setting for a Watch Dogs game. You know,
yes. It's a big tech hub, isn't it?
It's a huge tech hub, and it sounds like they're doing something perhaps a little bit more interesting with the character's background. I guess now we just wait till the Ubisoft press conference for a little bit more on this, do you reckon?
Yeah, there'll be more on that, and we'll get hands-on impressions at E3, which is next week.
Exciting. All right, cool. Well, we'll see you then.